My first tech ever in the NBA was with Sebastian Telfair. We was beating their ass. Now I subbed in the game as a rookie. I'm guarding him. He was playing in Minnesota. He made a move. I guarded him well. You know how y'all don't know, but when you a rookie, niggas just try you for no reason. Like, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. You ain't good, nigga. He like, when I locked him up, we get to the bottom of the under the rim. He just pushed me. Nigga, I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck is you doing? He like, nigga, I'll fuck you up, nigga. You can't walk in New York, nigga. I was like, nigga, you're done. Like, yeah, out of here. Like, nobody even believe you, nigga. I liked you when you was in high school. Like, you know what I mean? Now we just talking. He like, nigga, I'll fuck you up, nigga. And Josh Smith like, no, that nigga really crazy. Like, when I go to the bench, he like, no, that nigga crazy. He was like, you ain't no hodo, but that nigga crazy. Then, you know, I'm not even know you lose money. So when I get to the bench, Jamal Crawford like, man, you talking to that nigga, we beating him by 30. You just lost 2,500. Nigga, what? I'm like, that nigga, what? He like, yeah, they find you when you get text. I'm like, oh, hell
damn.
No. Like, this nigga, we beating y'all by 30. Why you fucking with me?
Damn.
It's all good, though.
That 2,500. That's a sick ass fine.
Yeah, I was pissed, nigga.
Yeah, they hit different back then.
I was on my rookie deal, nigga. That's a
shout out to Bassett, though.
Nigga, you just took away my trip to Magic City.
They've been on you in the comments. It's like, we tired of Teague talking about his rookie year like he was working at the factory.
It was.
They said your rookie year, your pay scale was more enough for you to not eat at the mall.
It wasn't though, because you got a thing, you got a budget, and you coming from I was coming from an environment where we ain't had no money like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, nigga, somebody saying, yo, you got $3,000 a month to do what you want. That shit sound like a lot to you on the road every day and you going somewhere.
Yeah, you with gazillionaires.
Yeah, $3,000, nigga, you use that so fast. That ain't...
That's a trip to the store.
You go to the store and buy some food. Nigga,
Yeah, $3,000 a month. That is tough in your lifestyle.
Nigga, what? Like,
yeah.
It was crazy.
For you to be able to manage that though is
because that was what I needed. You know, me and my parents, we like, yo, you don't need much. Yo, that wasn't like including my bills and shit. So it was just like, yo, just for you to spend like $3,000 every month. You just go out, get some, you know, buy some shoes, get some clothes, whatever you want to do. I'm like, all right,
for sure.
That shit started like, hold on, I need 8.
Yeah, because you was in Atlanta.
Nah,
now if you was in Utah, you probably been different.
Luckily, my rookie year, I had great vets, so I never had to pay for nothing. Like if I went out to the club, if I wanted clothes, it gave me they per diem, so it wasn't enough for me to buy shoes, and I wore Nike shit all the time. Like they bought me suits and shit when I needed to do, so it was like cool, but. Nigga, I thought 3,000 was a lot till the middle of the season. I'm like, damn, one table is 1,500. That's half of my month. Like,
which
whoa.
is crazy.
And that's in a comfortable city. You wasn't in New York. You wasn't in L.A.
Nah, that's why.
$1,500 table, 15,000.
And then as you get, Mike, why are you watching these highlights, bro?
I'm watching all the time you got ejected.
I swear, if that Ricky Rubio video has 1 billion views, I gave it 1 billion. That's one of my favorite videos of all time, bro.
I don't know. Every time I got ejected, I was like hooping. Like I was having great ass games.
25 points a game.
I know I was hooping. It was a third quarter.
Why was you crashing out?
I don't know, bro. I told you I just had these moments where I just.
What happened to this game?
I don't even know this one. That ain't me.
What's that? They just got the title.
I was gonna say, damn.
I don't know. I just had moments where I just.
That is funny, man.
Fuck everything. Like, I don't know.
Can you remember a teammate that you had that had a lot of texts that you play with? Nigga that you used to be like, damn, man.
Ivan Johnson had a lot of texts.
My dog?
Yeah, he had a lot of texts.
I can believe that.
Josh Smith got a lot of texts.
Oh, yeah, Smooth gonna talk crazy to a ref for sure.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, he had a lot of texts.
Shout out to Jay Smooth, man. While we here talking about the NCAA tournament, I pulled up a list of some of the worst first round losses in NCAA history.
Whoa.
I'm gonna go through. It got ugly. In 2024, number 14 Oakland beat Kentucky. I don't remember much about that game, but shout out to Kentucky taking that L. In 23, 16-1 upset. Fairleigh Dickinson beat Purdue. That was crazy.
Wow.
I remember that.
Shout out to them.
We never thought that there was ever going to be a 16 seed to be the 1 seed, and this happened twice since then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy game,
Yeah,
though.
that had to suck.
That's a different type of disappointment.
23, I believe. Yeah, Braden was there.
That's a different type of disappointment.
Yeah, they was there. They had a great team. They was whooping ass too. That's when they was playing them niggas at the factory.
Yeah, they had, that was when they boys thought they could win the chip. Yeah.
For sure. In 2018, you got number 16 UMBC to beat Virginia the first time it ever happened.
Mm-hmm.
That shit was crazy. Considering all the NBA players that was on that Virginia team going forth after that, that's a hell of a loss to take.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely was.
You got another one?
Oh, yeah. Number 15, 2013, Florida Gulf Coast, when they beat Georgetown. They made a whole school name after that. They was dunk you after that shit.
Yeah, that shit was fun though.
That's
They was one of the
Yeah.
more exciting teams.
Yeah.
That's the fire part about like the tournament. You have 2 good games, and you could turn your whole university up.
Nah, for sure.
That's what George Mason did too.
Yeah, they went to the fucking Final Four.
Yeah, I know.
They had them football players, didn't they? On that team?
They had old buddy that went to Buff on their team. Yeah, nigga he was starting point guard.
Oh, wow.
No shit.
His name was Jordan. I think I remember his name. I think it was Jordan. He went to Buff though. He was starting point guard, had a fro.
Yep.
George Mason.
Yep.
Damn.
You're right.
Respect. Shout him out.
Yeah, I can't remember his name though.
In 2012, Lehigh beating Duke. We all remember that
Yeah,
game.
CJ McCollum went crazy.
Coming out party for sure.
Nah, he wasn't dumb. Somebody else, I know that one wasn't the first round, but
Mercer.
Mercer.
Shout out to A. White.
Shout out to Anthony White, man.
They took care of Duke too. 2012 as well. 2-15 match at Norfolk State beat Missouri. That's how my boy Kyle Quinn got drafted.
Yep. He went crazy.
That's crazy. 93, Santa Clara beat Arizona number 2.
Who they had?
Steve Nash.
Damn,
That's
was
crazy.
hard. What's y'all favorite college like March Madness moment?
Moment?
Or, just run?
Mine would be
I'm
my
taking
favorite
Melo.
run is probably
Kimba.
nah. My favorite run is Florida Gulf Coast. Just
Okay.
because how fun it was. Like they was just having
Dunk
fun.
you.
They was wilding. Or even when my man's from what's his name? That coach at Seton Hall now.
Shaheem?
Yeah,
Holloway?
that little run they went on. That was
Yeah.
that was dope too.
For sure.
Yeah.
Damn, one of my favorite runs in college basketball. The Kimba stuff is too obvious, even though that was like super crazy as well. But I'm biased. I gotta go with that Louisville championship, bro. That was crazy. Like to have my team win a championship in my lifetime, that shit don't be happening, bro. We got a dub.
Yeah.
And that Kevin Weir shit was crazy. That's some of the craziest shit that ever happened in college basketball. So for us to win that chip that year, that was crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Melo, and of course I'm taking my boy Shelvin and them. Never ever seen a team like that running it back to back with 2 different squads. So
I'm gonna ask you this question: which run was crazier, the first one or the second one?
first one,
Even crazier than the second one?
because of Gordon's last shot, it still gets played today, bro. Like
Yeah, I thought he hit that shit.
real shit. You know, we was in the building.
Oh yeah, I was at the game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We was there, bro. So that's for me. I think that run, and then I fuck with it because that run helped him. He was not a lottery pick at the beginning of that year,
Hell no.
and that pushed him all the way into whatever. What do you go 9 or 11 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my number one. I mean, Melo was a dog out the gate, but they started off bad too. But yeah, that Butler run, Gordon Hayward, yeah, bro, it's number one. That shot is crazy still, bro. That's the greatest miss ever in college basketball.
And it's crazy because that screen that Matt Howard said was illegal as fuck. He didn't even tackle Buddy, but I was fucking with it. I was at that game. I popped my tickets to that game. I was still enrolled at Butler at the time. And like, nobody from Duke around us said shit till that buzzer went off. That was one of the crazier games. Kyle Singler was crazy too.
I mean, yeah, get well
Yeah,
soon.
that shit, bro,
Get
that
well
shit
soon, Kyle Singler, but that
Please.
he is amazing, bro. He's amazing, bro.
Most memorable shot for me is when dude from Villanova hit that shot. That's one of the coldest moments ever in NCAA history.
After the Marcus 3.
Man, what? To pull
Yeah.
up for 3 to win it like that.
What's his name? Chris Jenkins?
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
I'm
Dante
about-
hit a big shot too?
I mean,
I think Dante hit a big. I think Tay hit a
probably
big
hoop,
shot
but
too.
But that game,
Tay might have hit a game winner. That was a big shot though, bro.
hell yeah, bro.
That was a big shot.
Especially after the shot that was already hit the top. This is crazy.
Yeah.
for game, nigga. Bow.
That's crazy.
A walk-off 3 for the national championship
That
is
is
fucking crazy,
bro.
Nah, but I fuck with that. That was cold. But Mario Chalmers too.
You know what's crazy? People love D-Rose so much
But they
that we
hate
don't talk
Mark.
about that clip because that's one of the coldest March Madness moments, and we don't give a fuck because it was against Derrick Rose.
Mario Chalmers did his thing. Like, that was a big shot.
Speaking of
Beating that
runs,
team like that.
while he pulling up that clip, you talk about that Melo year. People don't talk about this enough. What D-Wade did to Marquette in the tournament is absolutely insane too.
Oh, yeah.
D-Wade went crazy.
Triple dub.
Bro, he was balling in the tournament. He became a
D-Wade.
household name after that.
D-Wade one of them.
Yeah.
This is crazy. Smack that bitch.
Good shot too.
I was pissed.
Everybody was mad.
I don't know why I was pissed. I was in college at the time.
Mario Chalmers was cold.
I think I was just pissed because Kansas had, like, Kansas is Kansas.
Yeah. But Daryl
Yeah.
Arthur was raw 25. I
Yeah,
forgot
but I'm
what it
saying,
was.
like, Memphis, I just felt like they was for the people. Like, they was hood.
They was us.
Joey
Yeah.
Dorsey, CDR. He got his jersey retired recently too. Shout out to my dog. Niggas was we weren't Kansas. We was Memphis, bro.
I was in college, so I wasn't none of these niggas. But I just didn't, like, I was just so
Since
used to it.
you could relate more though.
Yeah.
But I was just so used to, like, seeing Kansas, like, my whole life. Like, you see Kansas, hear about Danny Manning and all these people.
Kirk Heinrich and Nick
yeah,
Collison.
Kentucky. Like, I never
Drew
heard of
Gooden.
Memphis, really.
That's true.
I hated Kansas. I did fuck with Keith Langford though, because he always wore he
Yeah.
got buckets, but I never liked
one
Kansas.
of the coldest lefties to do it for sure.
Facts.
Drew
Bro,
Gooden was
he's
hard,
definitely the freshest hooper. Him and PJ Tucker. In college, he was fresher than
Daniel
PJ.
Ewing too.
Ooh,
He was fresher than PJ in college. Keith Langford,
Keith Langford had that shit,
he had that shit. He was the freshman.
and he was aggy
and
too.
and he changed his shoes at halftime, so he wore 2 heaters every game.
Yeah, Jameer Nelson was up there too.
Yeah,
Because they
but,
jerseys was weak and they still made it work.
they had the red and white though. They had red and white and
Well,
black.
they
and,
did, but it
black
was
and
like,
red and white. They had.
But they
I remember
was-
they
it
came
was
out there in
midi.
them Barclays, boy.
Man,
Couldn't
that's
tell me I wasn't going to school and hooping in them Barclays.
Yeah.
They was too influential, bro. And to go into St. Joe's, like, it's crazy how people influence you. Like,
Yeah, for real.
I really was influenced by them. I wore a t-shirt. I wore my socks like Melo. I wore a big t-shirt because of them and Celine Stoudemire. Like, it was
Celine
crazy how college
Stoudemire.
people used to influence you.
Nah, that's a
It's
fact.
not like that now.